young Valley family taken way too soon. Some new photos right now, the Capitanos who died while on a holiday getaway.
First responders think carbon monoxide poisoning may be to blame, serving as a safety alert for all of us. The tragedy happening in the high country. Tonight, ABC 15's Nick Saletti is in Mirage live where the family lived. And Nick, this has to be so tough for people in that community.
Katie, Steve, this is just so heartbreaking for everybody in this community. We went to their neighborhood tonight and unfortunately had to break the news to a number of people who live there. And when I told them about what happened, so many of them had tears in their eyes. But through the sadness tonight, they're vowing to try to get answers for this family in this tragic situation. 4 candles now burn outside this home in Mirage, honoring 4 lives lost so tragically, so suddenly, so unexpectedly.
You can't really go back and make sense of it.
32-year-old Tony Capitano, his wife Megan, and 2 small children, all losing their lives inside this cabin in Parks, Arizona, just west of Flagstaff. This is the first time we're seeing it. At the same time, a family friend sharing these new photos showing a young family in all their glory.
The pictures you see, that's a fraction of how happy they really are and were.
Daniel Maddock was a close family friend. He even lived with Tony after high school and thought of him as a brother.
If you met Tony, he impacted your life. I kind of embody the father I am after Tony and also the hard worker that he is.
The family escaping up north for a quick getaway. Deputies were asked to do a welfare check. Investigators finding the 4 bodies inside the cabin Monday. Early signs point to issues with the heating system and possible carbon monoxide poisoning. We're learning there were no carbon monoxide detectors inside, making an already devastating situation that much harder to handle.
God's got a plan, and it's just hard to see this part of his plan.
And we're told that Tony Capitano has a son who was in Texas at the time with his mom and unfortunately has to have this news that he lost the rest of his family in that cabin there in northern Arizona. Just so heartbreaking, so hard to wrap your heads around. No word yet on when the funerals are going to be for this family. We're live here tonight in Mirage. Nick Saletti, ABC 15, Arizona.